What's up, YouTube? Here is IQGO, aka Zorlak, with a deck profile with Odd Eyes deck this time. This is I haven't had so much fun in a long time playing a deck, and I'm really happy with this deck. Now that I managed to complete it and I got 3 Odd Eyes Revolution Dragons, so I decided to give it a go at locals, and today I won the first place. And yeah, I would like to show you what I played here and what I would probably take out or modify or whatever. So without further ado, let's go through the main deck. Oh, as you could see already, there are of course 3 Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. The best part is he can search Dark Worm as well as Amorphage cards because searches any Dragon Pendulum level 8 or lower. Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon is the MVP of this deck. Just people don't really expect when you destroy something by battle that he can summon a really problematic monster like Odd-Eyes Persona Dragon or Wizard Dragon even. Or if you fusion summon Vortex, you can revive Vortex as well. Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon is also really good in combination with Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon because you can use the end phase effect to add like Persona and then trigger Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon to summon another Persona from your deck. And when your Persona from the field gets destroyed, Arc Pendulum summons the third Persona from your deck if you want to run 3, or you simply add Gate 0 if you want to run 2, because I ran 2 in today, but I'll probably run 3 in the future. Next up, a single Odd-Eyes Phantom Dragon. I simply want to run one to have a out to like Mega Class, for example, because if I have Xyz rank 7, 2800 attack, plus this guy's Pendulum effect boost, he can grow to 4000, enough to crash into Mega Clops and then just summon Vortex from the extra deck. Alternately, it's quite a powerful burn effect on monster effect if you pendulum summon it. And as I said, 2 Odd-Eyes Persona Dragon, so basically I summon one during my turn and the second one during the opponent's turn thanks to Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, and the effect is to negate a extra deck summoned monster on the field, like target it and it's just negated until the end phase. With this card, you can probably go through Nibiru. Like, the goal is to trigger Arc Pendulum and summon this guy from the deck, then normal summon Dark Worm or something. Use this effect to fusion, and then after that you can Pendulum summon, simply dodge Nibiru or whatever. A single Odd-Eyes Wizard Dragon. I'm amazed by how good this card is. Like, you can basically intentionally crash it into a monster and then summon another powerful Odd-Eyes from deck, hand, or graveyard, plus search the best spell, Spiral Flame Strike in the decks, which can either pop a card or search a level 7. So it's a must at one, in my opinion. Next up, of course, 3 Darkworm, the MVP of this deck. I don't think I have to say anything about this. However, I do run a Gate 0 and a Gate Infinity. People wouldn't believe, but I actually use the Pendulum effect of Darkworm to sometimes place Gate Infinity from my deck into the Pendulum Zone so I can Pendulum Summon, because as you can see, this is a high level deck and you really need that. Then there's a Pendulum Magician engine. Wolf Dragon Magician is great because returning Odd-Eyes Revolution Dragon from your graveyard is big, and I really like doing that. Harmonizing Magician together with another level 4. So basically this guy also helps in the grind game because you can activate it, and during the end phase you simply add Odd-Eyes Revolution Dragon from your deck. Or Harmonizing Magician, you can either summon a level 7 from your deck or a level 4, and depending on what you choose, you go into Xyz plays and stuff. Also, 2 level 7s, one to pop back row as a high scale, and one as a low scale simply because it's level 7. I actually never managed to use any of these effects, so yeah. And yeah, the 3 pendulum calls because they go together with that. Then Morpheus Sloth, as I said, as Revolution Dragon can search Morpheus Sloth and easily lock the extra deck. And this card was also the MVP of today because Pendulum Call is quite an ash bait, let's be real. And you can just play Gamma there and stop them in their tracks. And of course, the driver. And then Sky Iris. I ran 3 Sky Iris and a Terraforming. Sky Iris won me the finals literally. Just because I had Sky Iris and a monster, I managed to make rank 7 XCs because he also had a link monster pointing to my zone, and I managed to turn over the duel from there. Simply the effect: pop any face-up card, search out as Revolution Dragon, discard, search Dark Room, summon it, all kinds of shenanigans. But more about that, I'll make a combo video to explain later. Here I go with 3 Duelist Lions, Thrift style, because I can add Pendulum Call and discard any extra copies that I draw, or simply discard Dark Worm, which is searchable by so many cards in the deck. And ultimately, Spiral Flame Strike, my absolute favorite spell card in this deck. It does everything, as I said, or either pop a card if you control an Odd Eyes card, or search a level 7 Odd Eyes. Now for the extra deck. Now, where did I put it? Well, here it is. I don't think it's quite ordered, but let's try to bring it in order. First up, the Odd Eyes. I play 2 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. However, I only used 1 during the entire tournament. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Absolutely the best negator ever. And also revivable if you fusion summoned it. And with Arc Pendulum, it's quite problematic. Then we have 2 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragons. Is this? Oh yeah. So Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, if its Xyz summoned is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon Odd Eyes Vortex from your extra deck. However, keep in mind that it's not fusion summoned, so you can't revive it then. Or you can actually summon the Meteor Burst Dragon to special summon a Pendulum Scale, which can often be Odd Eyes Persona Dragon or a Morpheus Sloth, or the Wolf Dragon Magician. Another target for Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon would be Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, but didn't see much use here. It's basically just a beater. Other than that, I do have some Xyz that I ran. Tornado Dragon and Evil Swarm Nightmare are the rank 4 plays, as well as Dark Rebellion, which is also Mega Clops Killer, which I kind of forgot in one game and I lost the time during Swiss. But yeah, I made it up for in the finals. Then I ran Stardust Dragon. I basically just wanted to have a random level 8 Synchro for the Gamma plays, and I don't have Omega, so I decided to go to Stardust. And it really helped a lot against some of the matchups, especially against Zodiac. But I forgot to revive it like twice in one duel or something. Yeah, I had to be careful, but yeah. This is another Synchro that I played. Never actually got to use it. And then the Synchro. This is absolutely amazing. I would run 2. Instead, I ran Cross Sheep today. Yeah, you can actually summon a fusion, and if you're lucky, if you have a level 4 in your graveyard, which is not going to happen that often, you can revive it. Otherwise, you can boost your monsters with a Synchro summon. And yeah, it's not that good really. And on top of that, Apollousa. Basically, I didn't have matchups where it would matter having Apollousa, so I didn't actually got to summon today, but it's still a important part of the extra deck in my opinion. As for the side deck, so I played Triple Valor, and don't know if I ever played it today. I don't think I did, but yeah, I wanted to be ready for some matchups. Forbidden Chalice against Eldritch Numeron because I don't have impermanence as well. However, this card also proved amazing against Zodiac because you can activate during the damage step and annul all their effects. But yeah, basically mostly for the Eldritch Numeron to negate Utopic Zexal. Hey Trunade, I tried to play this instead of Twin Twisters because it really hurts to discard sometimes, and especially if the opponent has a negate or something. But I'm not really satisfied with this. I'll probably go either to Cosmic Cyclone or Twin Twisters instead. Denko Sekka won many games. Simply if they had like two back rows, I just summon Sekka, then go boom Pendulum Summon because I barely ever use my normal summon. So yeah. Also Dragon's Bind won me a Salamangreat matchup today. Just flipped this, and I had an Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon on the field, and he simply couldn't do anything. He can just normal summon, and that's it. So that's it. As I said, I'll also make a combo video to explain how can you play with what hand. Like there are certain combinations in which you can play some plays and other you can make better plays, and those same better plays with less cards, basically less optimal, more optimal plays. There are no one card or two card combos in this deck, let's be real, but there are a lot of options if you with 4 and 5 cards, so I'll go through that a bit later. For now, thanks for watching and see ya.